What's up, guys?
What's up?
So I think we're gonna try out Sean's fancy glasses,
They are fancy.
and
Oh, you get a good scent from
what
those.
what better whiskeys to put in it than a couple budget bottles? Like,
That's true. Like,
Do you have any-
how about some old tub?
do you
and
know how
some
many
JTS Brown?
bottles of JTS Brown I could buy for the cost of one of these glasses?
At least
4.
3. 3, sir.
But I'll tell you this: the nose on that is better than it is maybe even on a Glencairn.
It is, I was gonna say, yeah, and so we have the old tub in here right now. So we want to try these two next to each other. The JTS Brown, of course, is Heaven Hill, and it's where we're at. It's about a $13 bottle of whiskey, bottle and bond, 100 proof. The old tub is a Jim Beam. They advertise as unfiltered, but they're not out of Tennessee, so I don't know if that's a big deal. Just my thing.
I guess it's just because we know of filtering as a Tennessee thing.
Yeah, we do, and yeah. So, but it's also bottled and bond 100 proof. This is about $22. So I mean, very similar. I feel like they're going to be a very similar comparison. I will say the JTS Brown for me lately has been.
He raves about it.
I don't rave about it. I drink it daily. There's a difference, you know.
He raves about it.
I mean,
you do, because I will say this: like, anytime we've ever gone, hey, we're going to do a video, this bottle pops up on the table more than any other bottle, and I have to keep pulling it off the table and going, not today, Sean, not today.
Yeah,
so I finally thought it was time to give in and say, all right, we'll do a video.
because you've never tried it before today.
Well, I have.
Have you?
I have. I've had it one time.
In a tasting?
No, not in tasting. We were playing poker.
That's right. Yeah.
So we were playing poker, and what else we have that night? Our friend Tom had E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, E.H. Taylor.
And which is all cherries.
It is.
I brought along an Evan Williams single barrel.
We had Old Forester 1920.
And we had Old Forester 1920.
We did.
And we had this. So honestly, of those whiskeys,
we had Old Nick's too. So yeah.
Oh, and this probably kicks Old Nick's tail.
Yeah, it does.
But it definitely didn't hold its own against E.H. Taylor and Old Forester 1920. And even,
for sure. And
even the Evan Williams single barrel. I mean, those are all pretty great whiskeys.
They are. But I enjoy just drinking this every day.
And I had all those whiskeys before I tried this. So
and I think you had the neck pour too.
So I'm a firm believer that you kind of need to be fresh to give something a truly, honest opinion. But I'll say this. So we're having the old tub now, right?
Yeah, this is the old tub. We got the nose on it, and I'll say the nose on this is more than I expected. And this glass actually provides a really good nose. So, ooh, that was good.
It is good. It's got that texture on your tongue that you get with a higher proof. I know this is.
Yeah, but no, it's 100.
I know it's 100 proof, but it's drinking more like 120.
Yeah, it is. It's a little spicy, but not spicy like young spicy.
Not spicy, and not spicy like a rye.
No, it's proof spicy. Like, yeah.
Not a lot of hug.
No, it doesn't have a lot of hug. But now, and just a disclosure, we just finished doing a full tasting. Hopefully you've watched that video of 4 really high proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so there's a chance that maybe we're a little immune to the hug.
I did say though that I honestly thought that neither one of these could, impress me after having those higher proofs. That was actually really good.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Full disclosure here, though, one of my favorite whiskeys is Knob Creek, which is Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Just really like racked up to 11, turned up to 11.
To 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11.
So here's what we always say: Heaven Hill is peanuts. Knob Creek Jim Beam is roasted peanuts.
Right. I don't get peanuts from that.
Did you get any of that?
I don't get any peanuts from that. I get a lot of wood notes from that. It's very wood heavy.
Yeah.
I get a little cherry from it.
Yeah. I do too. Yeah, definitely some cherry.
A tiny bit of spice. Nowhere near in a rye category. Just a tiny bit of spice.
But it's got a good vehicle to it. It's got a good. It carries the flavor really well.
The mouthfeel is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is.
That is definitely a sipper. How much you say this was?
$22.50.
Okay.
Yeah, $22.50.
That's a pretty good buy.
I agree.
But yeah, no, this old tub is good.
You know,
Yeah,
so
it'd be a lot
hey,
of
why
fun.
don't you finish killing that old tub so we can take the JTS?
You know, here's the thing. I feel so fancy.
Fancy.
I feel so fancy with these
I do
glasses.
too. You just want to take your time.
Yeah.
It still has a good smell. This is the first time we've used this glass with the old tub, and like, that's an overnight smell. That's an overnight whiskey smell right there.
Oh yeah, it's much sweeter. Yeah, much sweeter without the alcohol in it.
Dude, I'm sold on these Denver and Liley glasses. Like, I really am. Like, that's you know, I enjoy the Glencairns.
It looks like a flying saucer.
It kind of looks like from
Look at
another
the
world.
oils in that.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's a $22 bottle. Don't you?
Man.
Kind of.
Yeah, I just love this called Old Tub.
Yeah, this was. I was trying to think of how to word that.
It's like
it's
mixing
Well,
alcohol.
it's like
in
that
it.
bathtub, not bathtub gin, but that bathtub whiskey, that prohibition stuff that they did. I think that's the gist behind it.
I mean, I get it, but was anybody really mixing whiskey in a bathtub?
Maybe they're just stilling it to start with. I don't know.
That's wild. I don't know about
I
that.
don't know, bathtub gin, bathtub whiskey.
Yeah, I've heard of bathtub gin, but never bathtub whiskey.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it was done in a tub. It has not been carbon or chilled filtered. Oh, they just removed the bits of barrel wood with a screen. So,
Yeah, wouldn't want splinters in your whiskey.
no. All right, so this is the JTS Brown of the Brown and Foreman Browns, but owned by Heaven Hill now. So definitely some Heaven Hill on the nose for sure, but a little more than that. It's brown sugar. A lot more oak on that.
Bitter.
A little bitter on the tongue. Some sweet. Not completely bitter, but some sweet. It's very, very balanced. When I drink JTS Brown,
It's like a real maple syrup.
It is. Yep.
Like a real maple syrup.
Like you just tapped it out of the tree maple syrup.
Yes.
Yep.
Like nothing
sure.
added to it.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
and definitely bitter.
Has
Oaky.
oak. Yep. Has that oaky bitter.
It's whiskey.
It is. It is. But it's $13.
It's whiskey without any frills.
Yeah. And it's still got some notes to it, some complexity enough, and like when you drink this at $13, you're like, man, like I enjoy drinking
I feel like a guy that drinks this has a nickname.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, like Bubba.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like Steely Dan. You know, like it's just like a manly,
Yeah.
basic whiskey. No
Like,
frills.
like
There's no
somebody
frills in
like
it.
this is my go-to. Like I go in and this is exactly what I'm looking for. I pick this up every Friday night, and this is exactly what I
Which
get.
is
or
interesting
after
because my go-to budget bottle is Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
it is.
100 proof, Heaven Hill. But I will say this: this is not peanuts. I get
a little bit on the nose.
I don't get peanuts from this.
Not as much, but I get a little bit on the nose. Pull down your Evan Williams. It's right up there. We're talking about it. It lines right up with this. I know we have another episode where we've used it with the Dickel and stuff, but like this is like really because that's a $13 bottle as well, isn't it?
So guys, we have a conundrum, or I have a conundrum. Sean doesn't have a conundrum.
No,
Actually, Sean has the same conundrum. It's in our situation, do we add more shelves?
I do have
Or
a
do we
conundrum.
buy less whiskey? So just leave a comment. Do you think we build more shelves or buy less whiskey? I mean, I really think so.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm so biased to this bottle.
I know you are. I know you have an affinity for that bottle. Kind of like I have an affinity for the JTS Brown. So let's just finish it out with this because I think this will really round it out. So, this is an interesting category in the sense that there are probably 5 or 6 really good whiskeys that fit in this category that are just, they are above their price point.
Yeah, but ultimately, at the end of the day, for me, these fit a really good category of budget bottles. Everybody can afford these.
Yeah.
Like these are bottles everybody can afford, everybody can find.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of fun in the search. I get it. There's a lot of fun in the search for that bottle you can't find or you can't get a hold of. Right, and you get kind of a high from it. But there's also something fun about being able to pick up a bottle that is readily available.
Yeah.
that's going to be really fun. You're going to enjoy drinking it. You're going to enjoy sharing it.
And when you get to the bottom of it, you can go buy another one and enjoy the exact same bottle over and over again. Yeah.
And that's why Evan Williams Bottle and Bond is my go-to budget.
That's why JTS Brown Bottled and Bond is my go-to budget. So, and maybe we might switch up to this one after this. I don't know.
I think the old tub is leading the way.
Yeah, right now it is, and it's a
Have
higher
you poured
price.
The Evan Williams? Is this Evan Williams? Sorry.
This is Evan Williams.
I don't know why you're laughing at me. So rude.
It was a sneaky pour.
So rude.
It was a sneaky pour.
I know, you're like, I'm talking and you're pouring.
I know, you're monologuing.
Look, I'm just going to say that these glasses... Dude.
We don't normally edit, but we might edit.
I got a big old nose. Okay, if you don't believe me, look at the side profile. Okay? And this glass has plenty of room.
It does. You're welcome. And it didn't even fog up that time.
I now have to share that clip right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Yeah. So anyway, you can really get your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, and it gets... That's what I'll say about these. So the Glencairns, the whole thing about them is they really funnel it up. These do the same thing. Like, you get a good smell. Good nose. Like, just... And it doesn't go past your face.
We're in the wrong business. You know what we should be doing?
Making glasses.
Designing cool whiskey glasses.
I agree. So, you know what?
That's Evan Williams.
Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm just going to do this right here. I'm going to put this in the middle because this is the middle ground for both of these. Right here. It's the middle ground.
So you're saying this is bottom...
No. I'm talking about flavor profile. So this has the
so if
oaky.
If there was a missing link between these two, this would be the missing link. This would be the one that connects the generations of whiskeys, right?
I don't know if I'm gonna go there either. I see where you're going with that. No, I don't know if I'm going there either. But I would just say that just depending, like, so this one has a very sweet flavor profile.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll try it one last time before we go. Yeah, it's very cherry fruity, very vanilla caramel. This one is right in the middle. It's got the peanuts on it, as it's famous for. So it has a little bit of bitter, but it's sweet at the same time. This one right here is on the more bitter side of the flavor profile. Yeah. And so I would say in this order of your flavor profiles of what you prefer, from right to left, that's what you're going for. Did I mention I'm really enjoying drinking out of these glasses?
They're nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. It's good. Should we pour the George Dickel?
Man.
And just blow it out of the water, and then you'll never touch the George Dickel. Yeah, that's good. That's a good whiskey. I've always enjoyed Evan Williams every time we try it. I don't hate on it at all. But
at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with any three of these because the price is so perfect.
22, 13, 13. Like,
can't go
in
wrong.
North Carolina. I don't know what they cost where everybody else lives.
Now, I will say this. If you want something that gives you an experience of what bitter flavors are,
oaky.
Of what oaky is, you know...
I would say some more traditional bourbon flavors.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit of
spice. This is bourbon without any flair.
Yeah.
Like, without any complexity or flair, this is it, right?
It's not Kentucky Gentleman, like...
It's pretty close.
Bitter. Nah.
It's pretty close.
No, now we're getting into territory we're going to break out some stuff that we don't want to break out.
It's pretty close. I will say this. This is not bad whiskey, right? It's not bad whiskey at all.
I enjoy it.
This is better whiskey.
For you.
It's better whiskey. I mean, I heard your response to it.
It's good.
It's better whiskey.
I don't dislike it. It's good.
The Old Tub, if I had to choose between these three.
Mm-hmm. Old Tub. Yeah. Evan Williams?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
Get out of here.
I'll tell you why. This is good, and I would definitely have it on my shelf.
Okay.
But if we want to talk about pure value,
sure. Pure value. Okay.
Evan
so
Williams
now we're at a give or take of $10. Yeah. So
out of all the whiskeys that I've had,
yeah,
I have not found a better value in
Evan
whiskey
Williams.
than Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I will tell you that Wild Turkey 101 will smash
The Evan
all
Williams.
3 of these bottles.
Stay tuned for another episode.
Yeah, we gotta pick that up.
Why are we out of it?
We just because I drink it, like because I drink
All
it.
right, I'll pick it up.
Yeah. So we need to pick up one of those for sure. But I think of these 3, the old tub is the closest contender for the 101.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's the closest in price.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, for $13, if I had to choose between these 2, just because this is so just oak heavy, wood heavy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean more toward the peanuts.
For being a woodworker, somebody that really works with wood all the time.
Just because I like to turn wood doesn't mean I want to chew on it.
I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a
you
hamster.
smell it all the time.
I'm not a hamster.
I figured you
like
would
I
be down with
don't
it.
understand.
And I'll just say this: being the rye guy is he's the bourbon guy, I'm the rye guy, and you know, having said that, I prefer this one out of these 2 because it gives me a flavor profile that branches out. This one falls in the sweet smooth category, and I don't dislike it. I like Evan Williams. Every time you give it to me, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say about it. But for price to price, I will buy this before I'll pick up this.
And we may never agree.
Probably not.
But folks, that's okay. So hey, if you've got a budget bottle that you really enjoy, and it could be one of these or it could be something completely different.
Yeah.
Hey, leave us a comment.
Please.
We love the comments. We respond to every single one.
Yep.
We're at that point now where it's not like we have hundreds.
Right.
But hey, we would love for you to leave a comment, and we would love to respond. We love the communication. Anytime we can share whiskey with someone else, and they can share their experience with us, we enjoy it. So hey, go ahead and like this video. We'd really appreciate it.
Yes.
Ring the notification bell so that you can keep up to date on any future videos.
Yeah.
And we'd also love for you to subscribe.
Please.
Right? And we'd really just appreciate that because it shows us that what we're doing is appreciated.
You just have an interest.
We're on the right track.
Yes.
And if you have any feedback, good or bad,
send it.
We love the engagement.
Comment on it.
Yep.
Like, we have thick skin. Like, I'm just telling you. Like, let us have it, you know, and we will learn from it.
Yeah.
You know,
chances are that if you share something that maybe isn't so positive, that it's just going to teach us something that maybe we didn't know or maybe we need to understand a little bit better.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's it. We're going to clean these glasses.
Probably drink some more whiskey.
And probably drink some more whiskey. So, hey, I'm Chris.
I'm Sean.
This is the Whiskey Noobs.
Have a good night.
Cheers till next time.